This is not a useless frozen wasteland. This is the most strategic and dangerous piece of land on Earth. Beneath the ice lies a secret so explosive that global powers are willing to risk a new Cold War just to control it. We're not talking about a few oil fields. We're talking about resources worth trillions, a military shield that protects an entire continent, and a hidden American city beneath the ice, now slowly re-emerging, with potentially catastrophic consequences. This is the real story of Greenland, and by the end of this video you'll understand why everyone wants it, and why no one is truly safe because of it. Let's start with the first lie. Greenland. That name was pure marketing. More than 1,000 years ago, it was invented by Eric the Red to lure settlers. In reality, over 80% of the island is buried under ice, but what lies beneath is far darker. During the Cold War, the United States launched a secret operation called Project Iceworm. The goal? To hide nuclear weapons beneath the Greenland ice sheet. To make this possible, the U.S. military built Camp Century, a fully functioning city inside the ice. Dormitories, a theater, a church, even a barber shop, all powered by a nuclear reactor. But Camp Century was never meant to be a research station. It was a prototype. A test run for something far more dangerous, hundreds of mobile nuclear missiles constantly moving through tunnels beneath the ice, ready to strike the Soviet Union at any moment. There was just one problem. Ice is alive. It moves. It cracks. It crushes everything in its path. Within just a few years, the tunnels began to collapse. The reactor became unsafe. In 1967, Camp Century was abandoned in a hurry, and then the United States made a fatal assumption, that the ice would bury everything forever. Radioactive coolant, diesel fuel, chemical waste, and millions of liters of untreated sewage, all left behind. But now, the ice is melting. Because of climate change, that waste is slowly moving toward the surface. A nuclear environmental time bomb, frozen for decades, is beginning to thaw. And that's only the beginning. So why is the United States suddenly interested in Greenland again? 3 reasons: security, resources, and control. First, security. Greenland hosts the northernmost U.S. military base on Earth, a critical link in the system that detects incoming nuclear missiles from Russia or China. Whoever controls Greenland controls the shield of North America. Second, resources. Beneath Greenland's ice-free regions lie massive reserves of rare earth minerals, essential for smartphones, electric vehicles, satellites, and advanced weapon systems. China currently dominates this market. For the United States, Greenland represents a chance to break that dependency. The value? Potentially trillions of dollars. And third, control. As Arctic ice melts, new shipping routes are opening. Routes that can save weeks of travel time. Greenland sits directly in the middle of them, the gateway to a new global trade system. But this is where things go wrong. Greenland is not for sale. Officially, it belongs to Denmark, and Europe has made its position clear. This island is not a commodity. Behind closed doors, tensions are rising. Diplomatic pressure, economic threats, even discussions of sanctions between allies. And while politicians argue, the internet responds with memes, AI videos showing Greenland as a U.S. state or as a tropical island with palm trees, jokes, but with an uncomfortable core of truth. Then, something revealing happened. A powerful American figure posted about Greenland, with a penguin. The problem? Penguins don't live there. They live in the southern hemisphere. That single mistake became a symbol, a superpower moving toward a land it barely understands. So what happens if the United States succeeds? The Arctic becomes rapidly militarized. More bases, more missiles, more tension. Mining accelerates. Environmental protections weaken. And the melting ice reveals the toxic legacy buried beneath it. For Greenlanders, the future is a double-edged sword, wealth and investment at the cost of autonomy, culture, and nature. This is not just about ice. This is about power, technology, climate, and who controls the future. Greenland is no longer a frozen wasteland. It is the ultimate prize, and the world is watching to see who claims it first.